Hey guys, welcome back to another part of Let's Play Oddworld Abe's Exodus. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I said the wrong game that I was going to say for the screw-up intro, but anyway, so hold on. Okay, there. My headset sucks. Okay, hold on, I'll just keep it like that. See, I have to like move it to where I can actually hear what I'm saying, just so I can hear my voice, but oh well. I really hope that isn't too loud. In fact, I better get up and turn that down. Okay, that's good. Anyway, so last time on Let's Play Oddworld Wind Waker, we actually did a fair bit of story stuff. We went through Hyrule Castle twice, and we went back to the Forbidden Fortress, or whatever it was called, the Forsaken Fortress, and now we are actually going to move on and do something else. And what we need to do in the game next is get power to the Master Sword by going to 2 dungeons after awakening 2 sages. But for the time being, we are not going to even do any of that stuff. We are actually going to go on a big, huge collection run, and by the end of this we will have basically all of the upgrades and everything else that we need, basically. Link, do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Once long ago he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time, and he kept it safe, much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. It is said that at the time the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land. Even I do not know where they rest, but this is much I do know. They lie hidden somewhere in this great sea. The Triforce of Courage is the only way that the only key that will once again open the doorway to Hyrule. You must search for it. Okay, well, we really don't care about doing that right now, because, like I said, we're going to go on a big, huge collection run. Okay, so first off, if you're following this walkthrough and haven't ran into Cyclone yet with the Cyclones, you need to do that. I'm not exactly sure all the locations where he's found, but just look it up, or maybe I'll put it up in an annotation or whatever. But you need to go there and find him and get his song so we can use his Cyclones. So now what we're going to do is actually do something with that. We're going to do the only thing that is required of you to do with Cyclone's song to actually get through the game. You actually need to warp to 2-6, which is this little swirly right here. Warp to here. And this will take us to an area that you can only get to by warping to it. You can't sail there, you can't get there from somewhere underground, you have to actually warp there. So that'll take us to some random looking pawn area. And once we do that, a fairy person is going to appear, and they are actually going to give us an upgrade on our arrows. Well, not really an upgrade, but kind of an add-on to our arrows. And you actually need this to progress through the game at a certain point. So, it's a little girly fairy with a little doll. And I always found this just a tiny bit creepy. Tee-hee-hee, tell me, little boy, can you control the wind? Hee-hee, so young to have such power. Did you know how did you know to find me here? Yeah, I just knew automatically. I am the queen of the fairy world. What is the matter, my child? Does that not surprise you, young one? I like you, and so I shall give new power to the bow that you wield. Yep. Oh, that little doll thing is just... what the hell? She killed it. It's just a little creepy. So anyway, the color of these fairies should kind of indicate what we're going to get. As soon as these fairies do something. Oh yeah, they go into us. Ugh! They're giving us power. Ugh! It's weird. The powers of fire and ice have been added to your arrows. When you take out your bow, use R to change arrowheads. Then fire away. Yes, so now we have fire and ice arrows. And instead of collecting those in dungeons, we can just get them like this. So, yeah. Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flames, and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. Which kind of indicates what you have to use them for later in the game. The fairies in this fountain will ease your weariness. Use them as you need to. Okay. Child, I must tell you, you are just my type. Tee-hee-hee. Whoa, that is not creepy at all. King's like, hey, hey, hey. There you go, Link. That's one of the funnier scenes in the game. Yeah. So anyway, after that the fairy dies, and we never see her again. And we never really have to come here again. Alright, so now that we've gotten fire and ice arrows, we actually need to do something that's totally unrelated to those. And you can you can get the fire and ice... Can I talk? I don't think I can. You can get the fire and ice arrows at any time that you feel the need to. But I just get it now to get it out the way. So now let's go to Outset Island, and there's actually some things we need to do here. I actually think there's only one thing, but I'm not exactly sure. But this thing is very time consuming, and I'm going to try my best to get it on the first try. And some of you might know what I'm doing, but some of you might not know what I'm doing, so I'll just shut up and let you see. So let's go ahead and get to Outset. And I know that a lot of LPers, or people that LP or do walkthroughs of this game, they, okay, sorry about that, but I know that a lot of people that LP this game will eventually go and go throughout every single island and do all that they can there and fill up their entire map and do all that junk. Well, I'm not going to do that for a fairly long time into this walkthrough. So, if you are waiting for that, I don't know why you'd be waiting for that, but I will do it eventually, just not anytime soon, because that just takes up a decent amount of time that I honestly don't want to spend. But when I actually get every single power-up in the game and every single item, that's when I will do that, because then we have access to every possible thing to do on every island. But I'll be doing a fair amount of stuff on these islands in between, so don't worry about that. Good morning! Letters for Link. We have one letter. Here's your letter. Okay, I think this is just a pointless one. How are you doing, Link? Do you have enough of granny soup? Where are you now? You may be closer than I suspect. Are you hungry? Are you keeping warm? You haven't injured yourself, have you? You always work so hard, Link. Do you have enough rupees? Your grandma doesn't have a lot, but I'm sending you everything I've saved up. As long as I have you and Errol, I don't need anything else. I just want the two of you to return home safely. Love, Grandma. Aw, she sends us 20 rupees. Well, unfortunately, we already robbed her of her life savings, so I don't want to talk to you. Is that you, Link? Well, it looks as though you're safe. That's good to know. Ever since you left, our lovely island has become a horrible place to live. Every night now, when the sun disappears, vile monsters appear and tear across the island, causing havoc. It's frightening, so frightening. No, that would be pretty scary to live on an island where things come out and do stuff at night. Okay, so one funny thing you can do, and it does kind of look like she's actually like moving her mouth. That's weird. Anyway, so I'm gonna do that and then talk to her. That's just terrible. My precious jars. How could you? Oh. And then she takes 10 of your rupees for a jar. Who cares about a jar? If you actually go to a house on Windfall Island before going to the Tower of the Gods, and you break this guy's pots, he will actually like make you pay for every single one. So anyway, what we need to do on this island is go to Orca's house, which is right here. And this is the guy who we got the sword from, if you don't remember that. Ah, Link, you are alright. Why did you not tell me about Errol? That was thoughtless of you. This island has seen hard times ever since you departed. I do not know what you have been doing on your journey, but you seem a little more daring these days. The look in your eye is not the one you left here with. Very good. Show me just how much you've improved your sword skills. Okay. Yeah, so we're actually going to do this little training. Well, not really training. It's like a kind of like a sparring game with Orca. And if I must say so, your skills with the sword are still at level of a page. Very good. Try to hit me 100 times or more before I hit you 3 times. Alright. So this little thing that we have to do, actually do this twice. And you are not required to do this, so if you choose not to do this very annoying little side thing, I do not blame you at all, because this is... Okay, anyway, sorry about that. So, but yeah, we actually need to do this twice. Well, if you choose not to do this little side thing, I do not blame you one little bit. You are not required to do this, it basically enables you to get a very awesome move later on with, but you have to do something else with Orca after you do these 2 things, and you also get a heart piece out of this. So anyway, you basically have to attack him, first off 500 times in a row without getting hit more than 3 times. And in doing that, you have to quit after that, and he will give you a heart piece. Then you have to do it up to 1,000 times, and then later on we can come back and get a move from him for our sword. But for now, we're just going to try and go for the 500 and 1,000 times. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so my basic strategy is to just try to get as many combo hits in, and then after basically every 2 combos, he will get ready to hit you, so just be ready to block. Alright, and don't do parry attacks, and try not to get him on the wall, because that can really screw you up. I'm just going to let him attack me. Alright. So back up if you need to, and I will just speed this up, and hopefully I will get it on my first try. So, see ya. Are you kidding me? Well, looks like I'm not getting this on my first try. But oh well. Ah, 257 blows. You have improved. I guess it was wrong of me to treat you like that when you were still a lowly page. You are a page no more. You are now a knight. Knight. It is not much, but it is now yours. Take this with you. Okay, purple rupee. Well, that's, I guess, worth the fail. But anyway, I'm going to try this again, and I'm going to try and get this on the next try. So what I will do is, instead of showing you the painful process of me getting all the way up there and speeding it up again, I will just instead just cut back to when I'm probably at 400. So I'll meet you guys then. Okay guys, well, I got 500 and I'm just gonna stop there and just get hit, because you want to do this because you don't want to get to 1,000 and then have to go back and do 500. It's better to just do 500 and then try for the 1,000. Ah, 502 blows. You have improved. You have already become a fine swordsman, but I am certain you can do even better. Link, take this. And we get a piece of heart. What number is this, by the way? I have no idea. It might be number 5 because we haven't gotten a heart piece in a long time. Yeah, so one more thing I'm going to show you real quick is if you hit Orca enough, he starts talking to you. What are you doing? I want to beat the crap out of you. Hey, Link. Ah, stop! Ah! I don't know what he said, but anyway, so now I got to go and try to do for 1,000 hits, and hopefully I'll be able to get this in the first try because I got a little pattern going. And what I do is I get to, well, first off I switched my L targeting to hold, which I absolutely hate, but it's really good for this because if you use hold while this and just keep targeting onto them, it really you don't have to hold down L with your pointer finger all the time, and that way it doesn't wear your finger out. So that's why I did that. But also what I've been doing is hitting him and backing up into this wall, and then I can just keep wailing on him. And most of the time I just do the normal basic L target vertical slice, and that's because he'll end up doing his attack less frequent than what he would be doing it if you were doing like ooh, what's that? Look. What's that? The Knight's Crest? Does that intrigue you, young one? It is still too early to discuss such things with you, but if you happen across 10 of these, show them to me, then I can tell you what they are, and I'll only speak if you get 10 of them. How many do I have right now? Let's see. Oh, I have exactly 10. That's nice. I'll talk to him later on about that. What's that? The Knight's Crest? Does that intrigue you? Yeah, okay. Anyway, but I've been doing that, and the horizontal slice, if you do that, he's a lot less likely to do his attack, I think. That's just the way it feels. So anyway, I will do this again, and on my 1,000 hit one, like the successful 1,000 hit thing, I will actually just keep that in and speed that up instead of just cutting back at just 100 left. So anyway, I will meet you guys back at that. So see you then. Okay, guys, well, there's 1,000. That was pretty tough. Well, actually, it wasn't that bad. I didn't even take any hits, as you saw. I was really lucky. Alright. So, at some point, at about 2:25 or whatever, my capture card started bugging out. Well, actually, I think it was just my computer in general, because I was listening to music, trying to keep my concentration off of the game. And I know that sounds weird, because you think in this kind of situation you'd want to focus on the game instead of on something else, but actually that does help. But then, I don't know, my capture card started bugging out, so there was probably about a block in there where you won't see like hits from like 2:15 or 2:25 till about, I don't know, 2:60 or something like that. But don't worry, they're in there. I did those. So anyway, impressive, Link. I lost count of how many times you struck me. You have learned all I have to teach, Master Link. Master, it is not much to speak of, but please, take this. And we get a silver rupee. One is worth a whopping 200 rupees. It's time to jump for joy. You know, so happy. Ah, how pleasant. My arms feel numb. Master, is your left index finger not numb as well? Well, like I said, I put the L button on switch, so I could just, you know, not do that. So anyway, let's bow one final time. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to him real quick and see if I can't do the stuff with the night crest. Shall we, Link? No thanks. This is all I can do for you, I'm afraid. Of course, I'm gonna be happy to. Maybe if I leave and come back in. I don't know if you can. Wait, I think you might have to have the fully upgraded Master Sword to do that. But I'll talk to him again and see what he says, because I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. Shall we, Link? No, I don't want to do this again. Fuck this. Fuck this, fuck this, fuck this up the ass 500 million times. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I did my however many, whatever. Attack me. Thank you. Attack me. Ow. Yeah, come on. Old geezer. Oof. Enough. Hey, maybe I'll do one, like a bonus video after this LP's over. I think that I'll do like a bonus video where I see how much I can get. Like, see how far you can go before someone says something. Okay, so anyway, sorry about that. What if you look at this? What's that? The Knight's Crest. Does that intrigue you, young one? It's still too early to discuss blah blah blah. Okay, well. Oh, wait, can I actually show? Maybe I have to show them to him. Duh, I should have tried that in the first place. Let's see. Well, what? Why? That is a Knight's Crest. How many of those do you have? Then I suppose the time has come for me to speak to you about the crests. The Knight's Crest. It is the symbol of a courageous knight, but not just anyone can gather them. No, it takes a soul who possesses not only power, but wisdom and courage as well. Any courageous soul who gathers 10 of these crests can learn a powerful new sword technique. Both my brother and I dreamt of learning this technique in our youth. We worked so hard to collect the crests, but it took many long years and adventures beyond count before we even approached finding 10 of them. Then we both grew old. It appears that you have enough might to learn that technique now. Perhaps, just perhaps, you can master it. Very good, Link. Heed my words. Alright, so I didn't get this in my practice file yet. I should probably come back and do this. But this technique that he's about to show you is incredibly useful for the next dungeon, so I guess it's good to get it. Hold B to build up power, then release it. Come at me. Do it now. Okay, you mean like a spin attack? Okay, so once your sword shines like that, just let go. Yeah. Such a badass attack. Yeah, you learned the hurricane spin. Hold B to build up your power, then release it to perform a whirling attack with your blade. Remember, it consumes magic power. Okay? Amazing, Link. You did it. You have mastered the hurricane spin. At last, you have made our long-held dream come true. Oh. Oh, the joyful tears. They won't stop. I thought my tears had dried up long ago. There is nothing left for me to teach you. I am certain now that you will save your sister Errol and bring her home to Outset. Yes. Let's do this again. Oh yeah. This move is such badass. What are we doing? Doing the hurricane spin. Anyway, guys, so I think that's enough for this part. We got the fire and ice arrows. Did all kinds of stuff with Orca. Got a heart piece. Hit him 1,000 times. And we also got the hurricane spin. So I think that's about it. So I know that's not a full segment, but that will probably all just equal out to one part. But I will record next time I get a chance. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And next time on Let's Play next time on Let's Play Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, we move on to the next dungeon, and we try to save our fellow Mudokons and Arrow. So see you guys next time. Bye.